We begin tonight with the deepening fallout from the government shutdown, now threatening America's nuclear arsenal. 1,400 workers responsible for safeguarding the nation's nuclear stockpile are set to be furloughed as the federal government runs out of money. The shutdown is also grinding parts of the judicial system to a halt. CBS's Nikole Killion joins me from Capitol Hill. So, Nikole, run us through the vital parts of the government that are being affected now.
Yeah, well, the latest update that we have is that the federal court system is due to exhaust its funding come Monday. And while judges are expected to continue to serve, it does mean that some of these federal courts will maintain limited operations going further. Meantime, the head of the House Armed Services Committee warned today that the agency that runs the nation's nuclear stockpile is also running out of money. So if that happens, about 80% of the staff or 1,400 employees could be furloughed, with only about 375 remaining on the job.
The president has repeatedly said he's going to target Democratic priorities. What exactly is he targeting?
Now, Russ Vought, the director of the Office of Management and Budget at the White House, announced today that the Army Corps of Engineers would pause about $11 billion in projects, mostly in blue cities, including New York and San Francisco. And of course, this comes on the heels of an announcement by the president earlier this week that he would be terminating a major infrastructure project in New York City to rebuild a tunnel between New York and New Jersey. Also, you may recall earlier this month, the Trump administration froze billions of dollars in climate projects in a number of blue states as well.
And finally, Nikole, are there any little gangs working anywhere on a solution or any kind of anything happening that might get this resolved?
You know, no gangs up here, but, look, I mean, there's frustration on all sides. However, we may see a shift in strategy on the part of Senate Majority Leader John Thune, who did tell some of us this week that next week he plans to bring up a bill to potentially pay federal workers who are being required to work without pay during this shutdown. So he obviously will also try to continue to bring up this temporary funding bill, although Democrats continue to say Republicans need to come to the table on health care before they can provide any additional votes.
Nikole Killion on Capitol Hill. Thank you, Nikole.